I've been exploring Utah for many years now. I've had countless adventures and seen so much. However, I have barely scratched the surface of all there is to do and see here. Today I'd be visiting a place entirely new to me, the Kodachrome Basin. The geologic interests of the park are sandstone spires and columns called sandpipes or clastic dikes, which are rarely found elsewhere. Well, good morning from Kodachrome Basin State Park here in Utah. This is a place I've never been to before. The drive-in was gorgeous. It is not too far from one of my favorite places on the planet, which is Escalante, Utah. But this park is amazing. There are all kinds of hiking trails in here, beautiful campsites. I have an amazing campsite with an amazing view. I'm going to show you a lot more of the park and go explore around the surrounding area. By the way, weather is moving in, and the theme of the trip, a lot of wind moving in, maybe snow overnight, so we'll have to see what happens with all of that. Today we're going to explore a place that has a pretty unique feature. I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited to show it to you. I'm here at the Willis Creek trailhead, and apparently just a few yards down the trail there are some unique narrows, so I thought we'd go check those out. The wind is starting to pick up, so maybe it won't be so windy inside the narrows. Anyhow, let's go take a look. Definitely have to be careful through here because it's icy. I don't have micro spikes on, so I may not be going too far. as you can see, it is pure ice, and I'm not willing to break a bone, so I won't be going any further, unfortunately, but definitely looks like it's worth checking out in the future. Remember I mentioned the unique feature? It is also a tragic feature. In 1954, 3 men were killed in a tragic accident in Bull Valley Gorge. They had been driving over the one-lane bridge on Scootumpah Road when their pickup truck apparently stalled and rolled backward, plunging over the bridge and landing in the narrowest section of the slot, about 20 to 25 feet below the bridge and 80 feet or more above the canyon floor. The truck is still lodged there to this day. I just made a quick pit stop here in the town of Tropic, tiny little town along Scenic Byway 12. And since we are so close to Bryce National Park, I thought maybe we would just drive up there, maybe take a look at one of the viewpoints or maybe a couple of them. There might be a dusting of snow. Tomorrow the weather is supposed to turn, as I mentioned earlier, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to head up there before the snow flies and check it out. I do plan to spend most of the day tomorrow in the state park to show you that, but I thought today, since the weather is good, we'll get out and explore some of the surrounding areas. Just a quick 15-minute drive from Tropic into the park. The wind is picking up here for sure, and there is snow on the ground. At least the pathways right here are not icy. Okay, the views were stunning. However, it is so busy here. Way too busy for my liking. I believe spring break has begun because it is a Monday. It's St. Patrick's Day, and this place is packed. Have I told you all lately how much I love my AG1? Well, let me count the ways. It's great for digestion, immune health, energy, and my overall health wellness, among other things. I've been taking AG1 now for, I think it's probably close to 5 years, and I can tell you it has made a difference in my overall well-being. AG1 is one of the easiest things that I can do for my health every day. As of 2025, I've really tried to maintain much healthier habits. In addition to taking my AG1 every day, I have really cut back on drinking soda. I drink a lot of diet sodas, and instead of reaching for those diet sodas, I reach for my AG1. I'm getting back out here in the great outdoors after being stationary for several months and getting back out to hiking and very energetic days. So AG1 really helps boost that energy on a daily basis to get me out here in the outdoors doing what I love. AG1 is so much more than greens. It's your daily drinkable scoop of vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and whole food sourced ingredients in one. Validated by research and formulated for you, AG1 helps your whole body, brain, and gut health thrive. You all know I love my coffee, but my coffee does not give me those B vitamins that AG1 gives me to support energy without the caffeine crash. Guys, if you haven't tried AG1 yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that link below or scan the QR code here, and they will give you $20 off your first subscription, in addition to the welcome kit, which includes 5 free travel packs and a bottle of D3K2. Thank you once again to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now back to exploring the beautiful Grand Staircase Escalante area. After a busy day, it was time to head back to camp.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Just noticing my hair is looking pretty wild this evening. It's been quite windy this afternoon. I've just been relaxing here at camp. I just made a sandwich for dinner, so it wasn't exciting. It wasn't worth showing you all. I just was trying to avoid cooking in the wind, so just something quick and easy. I'm nice and snug as a bug in a rug here in the truck, nice and warm. I'm hearing some gusts out there that are pretty strong though, and it is showing rain overnight. No snow in the forecast now, so we'll see what we wake up to. But yeah, I'm just going to relax here for the rest of the evening, and I will check in with you all in the morning. Good night. Guess what? Got some snow last night. That is snow. Looks like just a light dusting. But let's take a look. Oh yeah, beautiful. Well, good morning. Waking up to a little snow this morning, kind of exciting. I had woke up about an hour before it started. I saw the moon, the sky was clear. I thought I was going to wake up to clear blue skies. Fell back to sleep, and about an hour later woke up and I saw that the back window here was covered in snow. It's just a light dusting, but it definitely makes for a really pretty morning. Got my coffee going, you can probably hear it. I'm excited for that. I do have my back window all the way open back here. You see my breath while my stove is going, in case anybody's worried about that. Whew, chilly. People comment how much coffee I use, but I like my coffee strong. That's just how I like it. Stepped out to plug the refrigerator into the solar. It is getting a little bit of power, and it started snowing again. All the snow from this morning has melted off, but it's starting to snow again. Wasn't expecting to have snow falling this morning, but I'm really enjoying it, having my coffee here, just watching the snow fall outside. Very relaxing and peaceful. It's almost springtime, but it's still hanging on to winter here in Utah. The sun is out for the time being, so I thought I'd come show you the showers here. The showers got rave reviews when I read the reviews of this place, and I can see why. I have not utilized them yet, however, I will be tonight. Here's the bathroom. They have very nice faucets, very nice clean bathrooms. Here are the showers. How nice is that? Nice bench. Can't wait to use it. They have a dishwashing station here. Picnic benches. There was also firewood available for $10 a bundle on the honor system. Here's a little tour around my campsite, which was huge. Yes, I do put out 2 chairs even when it's just me. I had a fire pit and this ginormous picnic table. I at first thought I had to share it with my neighbor, but that was just for me. Back behind my truck, there was all kinds of space, open space that led to the little mountain behind me. The views were just incredible. And here's an overall look at my spot. Well, I knew the wind was going to be a potential possibility today, and it indeed arrived. It is pretty relentless. There are some very strong gusts. I've had my solar panels setting up and they just keep constantly getting blown over, so I just laid them flat on the ground finally, because it was just a battle that was I was not going to win. Also, I was charging my refrigerator with my solar, and I run the cable through the back window of the cab of the truck so that I can leave the refrigerator where it is. And I'll leave the window cracked a little bit. Well, I accidentally rolled the window up on the cable, and it pulled out the little connection to the part that plugs into the refrigerator on the cable. So it wasn't working, and I put it back together, taped it up, and somehow it's working now. Sometimes I have to jiggle it around a little, so I'll probably have to order another cable. But that was my bad. Not going to lie, I am kind of over the wind. It has been so windy since I've been in Utah almost the entire time. There have been very few days that have not been windy. And it would have been the same if I would have been in my trailer. It's not because I'm in the truck here. I am getting work done, and I just have to pivot and just do something that I can do inside. I would have been doing the same thing if I had the trailer, because you don't really want to be out in this. You're going to get pelted by sand. It's not going to be enjoyable. So unfortunately, Mother Nature is in charge. So I have to adjust with whatever she decides to do. Anyhow, I will be leaving this park tomorrow. I was hoping that I was going to be able to do a hike here. There's actually a lot of trails which look really neat, and there's some backcountry camping here in the park. I was hoping to get on some of those trails. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen, but there is another cool feature I wanna show you of this park. And if the wind doesn't die down today, I can show you that tomorrow on the way out. I went to drink some water this morning, and it's icy. It's been very cold. It was real cold overnight. I have my Mr. Heater buddy going. I do have it ventilated in here, but man, it's a cold one. I do also have a carbon monoxide detector just back there, and a fire extinguisher in here. I just walked down to use the restroom facilities here this morning, and it is really cold out there. I don't know what the temperature is because I don't have my Starlink turned on right now, and I have no cell service in here, but I'm guessing it is in the low 20s at least. And it's still windy. It wasn't supposed to be windy today. Hopefully, once the sun comes up, the wind will dissipate, but we shall see. The irony is it's colder this morning than it was yesterday when it was snowing. Okay, I'm all packed up and ready to leave camp. It was not easy to do because it's so cold. It's still only in the 20s. I did look, and the low this morning was 19. So my water jugs are all frozen, and that huge big blue jug, which is almost full with water, is almost like an ice cube. So it was cold this morning for sure. I'm going to drive through camp a little bit, and there's something that I want to show you before I leave that's pretty cool that this camp offers. That's probably not what you were expecting me to show you, but they do have a laundry facility at this campground. I think that's pretty unusual unless it's an RV park. Most RV parks do have laundry facilities, but just for a state park campground, I think that's highly unusual. I will say this is an amazing state park. I did really enjoy my experience here, especially after going to Bryce. Bryce was so busy, and coming back here, it was just kind of quiet and peaceful. I did have neighbors around me, but everybody was very respectful and quiet. The surroundings are absolutely beautiful. We got some crazy weather while I was here. Utah has been, it's been winter into spring in Utah, typical kind of windy season, but it's been incredible so far. Anyhow, I'm off to my next destination, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed coming along. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free and it helps the channel a lot. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all on the next adventure. It's been awesome being back out on the road. I've absolutely loved it. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.